Okay, let's fine tune that filter information. We'll just draw that in. At the high cut. And what I'm going to do as well is keep the filter on, but I'm going to put a reverb on as well and maybe some delay, which should open up the dynamics of that bass line as though something's going to happen. So a bit of a cosmic reverb up to here so that when you kick back in on the other end, it'll be drier and more driving. It'll just emphasize that. So if we get Ableton's reverb and stick that on, let's take the wet and dry down. And we'll program some reverb on. It's disappeared a little bit, so I'll back the filter off. But you get the gist with the reverb. So I'm just going to go back to the camel fat. Let's take that down a little bit. And just maybe put the volume on. It's just disappearing a little bit too much towards the end. Sounding okay. I think we can still tweak that a little bit. Let's collapse the tracks a little bit. And out of these vocals here, we had
this place set me free. Oh!
Yeah, there was a couple of vocals here that I've chopped up.
Out of this place set me free. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I quite like some of them. So I've cut these up and I'm going to put these vocals here. And they should lead nicely into the next section. So I'm going to double up the uplifters. Let's create another track. Let's see what that sounded like.
Gotta get out of this place.
Yeah, I just need to turn that uplifter down a little bit. But you get the gist. We're sort of building the vocals up. And in this particular bit where she's saying the set me free, I'm just going to cut everything.
Set me free. Oh! Gotta get out of this place. Set me free.
Maybe it needs some crashes, so we'll put a reverse crash there and maybe one of the impacts there.
Oh! 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 Gotta get out of this place. Set me free. Oh!
That's better. It just links everything else. I'm just going to have a little play with the timing of this vocal. Let's get it a little bit smoother.
Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place.
So I'm just going to adjust the timing a little bit.
Out of this place. Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place.
That's better.
Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of
I think that's pretty good. So I'm just getting the groove of the vocal, really. So I need to copy that into the same place. Which I'll just do that. And we can maybe spin some ping pong delays on the vocals as well, which sound pretty disco house trippy wise. So we've got our ping pong all set up. Let's do it.
Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place. Set me free.
I can maybe hear one more vocal in here actually. Let's try that.
Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place. Set me free.
Yeah, that didn't quite work, so maybe a repeat of this. Gotta get down at this place.
Get out of this. Gotta get out of this place. Set me free.
Yeah, just chopped a little bit of the vocal off there. Just correct that. And one more time.
Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place. Set me free.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So we'll just have a listen to this little breakdown from its entirety.
Look into my eyes.
Maybe we could bring the Rhodes in actually. Sort of here.
Gotta get out of this place.
Volume it up.
Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place. Set me free.
Yeah, it's good. I think maybe just try a little bit more in the percussion. Maybe keep the clap going, or one of the claps. Let's try that. Just so the dance floor doesn't go really flat.
Look into my eyes.
That's better. And what we can do as well is put some ping pong on the actual clap. Let's just try. And then just wind it on as it's going along. It'll almost act like a snare roll.
Look into my eyes. Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place.
That sounding good?
Gotta get out of this place. Set me free.
And then obviously cut the clap there as well with the vocal. Just take that little bit off there.
Look into my eyes.
And now we have put the ping pong on that vocal actually. Sorry, on the clap. We can actually go through the track and do the same thing, you know, ride a few ping pongs on the clap. It'll add to the intricacy of the track. So we'll just have a quick listen, and maybe there's some places we could do that while we're actually on the ping pong. Maybe just flick some on here and there. Particularly in the little gaps here. Yeah, liking that. And this is what makes a track sound a lot more polished. It's just all the little intricate bits, without overcooking it, of course.
Look into my eyes.
So maybe I'm going to try this sort of every 8, or where I'm feeling it. And as you can hear, it's just adding things as you're going along. It's giving it a real feel, a human touch.
Look into my eyes.
Yep, that's all starting to flow really nicely now. Last little bit.
Look into my eyes.
And we're back to the section that we created, so we'll have a little listen to this.
Gotta get out of this place.
There's a little stop on the bass line there. I'm just going to sort that out, so I'll just basically just double that.
Gotta get out of this place. Gotta get out of this place. Set me free.
Yeah, that's sounding wicked. Really pleased with that. Okay, so we'll wrap this part of the tutorial up and we'll go on to the next one where we'll take this section into the main breakdown and see how we develop the track from there.